Hey everybody, it's Rich Tola, and thanks for tuning in to Tola Talks on Monday, March 16th, 2015. It's also Movie Monday, so we're going to be reviewing the blockbuster Cinderella. We'll get to that in a moment, but a quick get your shit together word, or two get your shit together words. The first is a reversal of fortune. This guy's awesome. Warren Buffett, right? The Oracle of Omaha, third richest man in the world to the tune of $63 billion. I mean, talk about giving back, right? Talked to Arnold Schwarzenegger last week, and one of his mantras was to give back if you're successful. Well, Warren Buffett, he's the owner. Well, you know, he started Berkshire Hathaway, the holding company, which one share of Berkshire Hathaway is about $220,000, folks. So if you've been following Warren's path to success, this guy is a brilliant genius investor. Well, in honor of Dairy Queen, and Dairy Queen is one of the companies in his holding company, Berkshire, is 75 years old today. So in honor of their anniversary, Warren Buffett is giving away a free soft-serve vanilla cone. I mean, I grew up on Dairy Queen. Hamilton Square is one right around the corner from my house. DQ is awesome. So, hey, way to go, Warren. Way to give back. Way to have your shit together today. And all participating Dairy Queens and Dairy Queen grill and chill locations, there's 6,400 locations throughout the United States. You can get a free cone today. So go check it out. And he's also raising money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It's all about giving back to the kids as well. Awesome. Way to go, Warren. And this is someone who really does need to get his shit together. We talked about this last week. Remember Ferguson? Okay, they got this guy. They finally nailed him. Jeffrey Williams, a 20-year-old who fired shots that struck two police officers. He was arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree assault, 1 count of firing a weapon from a vehicle, and 3 counts of armed criminal activity. Well, first of all, this guy, he was a frequent protester in the city, and at the time of his arrest, this guy Williams was on probation for receiving stolen property. All right, folks, you know, they asked this guy. He says he wasn't firing at police. Well, who are you firing at? Why are you firing? Carrying a gun, shooting from a car? You really got to get your shit together, people. This is, you know, you got to take heed from this situation, right? It's about peaceful. If you're protesting, it's got to be peaceful. We're going to talk about Cinderella today. What an awesome story. But, you know, it's really sad that there's bad individuals that do not represent the community. I will say, he's not representative of what's happening in that community. And the good news is members of the community turn this guy in. So, hey, way to go for having your shit together, for turning this bad guy in. And Jeffrey Williams, get him off the streets. I mean, you know how I feel about, you know, shooting at people, carrying a gun. What happens if you had children? Hey, you got to get your shit together, people. Hey, on that note, let's go over to Movie Monday, because let me tell you, first of all, it's the second week in a row that I went to see a PG-rated film from Disney. Way to go, Disney. I mean, talk about having their shit together. Disney, you're doing an awesome job of putting out movies that are inspiring, that are heartfelt, that are leading by example. I mean, I believe this, okay? Out of 3 thumbs, you guys know my rating, 1, 2, or 3. I'm giving Cinderella a 2.5. I mean, I love this film. Number 1 at the box office. It grossed more than $130 million worldwide. Did $70 million over the weekend. Released on March 13th, almost 55 years to the day since the original Cinderella was released in 1950. That was on February 15th. But this is an excellent, fun, happy film. I mean, let's talk about the characters. Great job, director Sir Kenneth Branagh. You know him. He directed Thor, but I remember him back with Chariots of Fire when he was a Cambridge student. I love him as an actor, director, producer. Lily James, everybody knows Lady Rose, right, from Downton Abbey. She's beautiful. I mean, Lily, you're gorgeous. And Richard Madden, the Prince, he's from Game of Thrones, right? That's coming up soon, from Robert Stark he plays. Yeah, Kate Blanchett, the wicked stepmother. Helena Bonham Carter plays the fairy godmother. I mean, you know, I don't even remember this story back when I was a kid, but hey, every child and every kid should go see this movie. And Stellan Skarsgård, he's the Grand Duke. I loved him in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Everybody does a great job, but let's talk about lessons learned from this film, because it's all about goodness, right? Have courage and be kind. I mean, that's so true in life. Have courage, have belief in yourself, and be kind to people. Doesn't matter if they're not kind to you back, okay? Just because it is doesn't mean it should be. Remember that. Just because it is doesn't mean it should be. Like, hey, you know, my mother used to say, you can't fight City Hall. Well, you can fight City Hall. If it's not right, Why can't you do something about it and change it? Okay, lastly, it's enjoy it while it lasts. Well, because this moment is your life. We talk about that in yoga all the time. This moment, this particular moment that I'm doing, this is my life. I'm happy. Be positive, right? You got to believe that anything is possible. Hey, how about Cinderella? All right, I love this, you know. You don't give up hope when you're confronted with a difficult or challenging situation. She didn't. She believed. She stayed courageous. She stayed kind. I mean, at times she was challenged, right? She was tested, but she stayed with it. She was peaceful. She was content. But most importantly, she was confident. I mean, just look at how she stands, right? Good posture, shoulders back. She's beaming to the world like, hey, you know, I'm being the best I can. I want to be kind and be courageous, what her parents taught her. She never complained. She wasn't seeking pity. She didn't want people to feel sorry for her. Don't want people to feel sorry for you no matter what the situation is, right? And it's about non-judgment. I loved it towards the end. You'll see. Forgiveness, right? Hey, you got to forgive, especially when someone doesn't have it in their heart to be kind. Maybe something changed them, but maybe they can get it back. Hey, guys, I really enjoyed this film. McFarlane last week gave 2.5 thumbs to Cinderella. Awesome film. Take the kids to go see it, folks. PG rated. You know, I'm all about that. You guys know that. Yeah, you know, it can be nasty out in the world, but I believe that if the kids can learn, and they can learn by example, and these types of films, they do. They're inspiring, but I think they stick in your mind. So, hey, kids, be courageous and be kind at all times. On that note, I'm Rich Tola, and remember, dreams do come true. Just ask Cinderella.